Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tell It Tuesday. I hope that your day is wonderful and happy and peaceful and pain-free. All of those things rolled into one. And if it's not, man, we're going to talk about that in just a little bit, actually. So it's Tell It Tuesday. Let's get going. I really had some questions about warranty, repairs, what does that look like, how much do things cost? So I wanted to answer those all in some kind of like a rolled up thing about repairs and warranty. So let's do that. If you find yourself with a bag that has issues 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months in, and even longer, by the way, and you know, you're looking at it going, wow, I wonder if I need to get this repaired. I want you to take a breath because, as I've mentioned before, this is a bag, it's an investment bag. It's not just a simple bag that you went to maybe a home party and purchased, or it's not something that you've just gotten from Target. This is a bag that you invested a pretty good amount of money into, and it really is designed to last for years. And we want to make sure that it does that. When we go on the website or when we go in the store and we make a purchase, or even if you purchase it pre-loved, I want you to know, go to the website and find that bag if it's still available and follow the care guidelines. If it's a bag that I've talked here, go back to that particular video and take a look at it and listen to what the care is. Care for it in the way that it's supposed to be cared for, right? But if through normal wear and tear, now if you're acting like a lunatic and leaving it places and scraping it along walls, things are just going to happen. But through general, just normal wear and tear, your bag really should last for years. You're good to it. It will be very good to you. There are moments with Louis Vuitton, sadly enough, many things when we look around us today, when we go, oh, it's just not like it used to be. And I agree with that. I don't think that Louis Vuitton is made like it used to be made, but it's still designed and made to last for years. If you find that you have an issue, do not hesitate. I would like for you to find your local Louis Vuitton store, the boutique where you bought it from, or maybe you bought it in France and you live in America, but you have one that's fairly reasonably far from you. Go there with that bag, bring your receipt, and then show them what's going on. And let them take a look at it, and they will tell you how they will help you. If it's, you know, a fairly short time and it's under a warranty, or if it's a known something that's happening, they will send it in and they will get it repaired for you, and it won't cost you anything. Now, let's say that warranty time has ended, or that you got a pre-loved bag that has some issues and you want to get that taken care of. I do have a little bit of bad news for you. If you just call Louis Vuitton to try to get some information, they're not going to help you. You need to actually take that into the store and have them take a look at it. Those wonderful essays that we deal with every day are able to take a look and go, you know, yes, I can help you with this. Yes, I can send this off. Here's what we would need to do. Oh, and by the way, before we do that, here's what the cost would be. It's a really easy process. I have not found any issues with dealing with my particular essay or the essays within my store when I ask those questions. Now, here's the caveat. If you don't live near any store, or it would be difficult for you to get to that store, like let's say that store is 4 hours away and that's where you purchased it from, but you can't easily make the 4-hour journey, then I do want you to call Louis Vuitton, 866 Louis Vuitton, and say, look, my nearest store is 4 hours away. Make sure that you look on your store locations before you give them a call. You can go to the website and look for locations, try to find your store. And if you can't find one, give them a call and say, look, it's 4 hours away and here are the issues that I'm having. Louis Vuitton is very happy to help you when there's not one around. They're able to tell you exactly what you need to do to send it in to them for repair. Once that information is, once your bag is sent in, whether you send it in or whether your SA has done it for you, they will be repaired by individuals working for Louis Vuitton. They're not going to sub it out to anyone. They're going to get the same care that your bag got in the first place, and that's a really good thing to know. And then whether it was under warranty or whether you've agreed to pay a certain amount, they will get it fixed, you will pay for it, and then you will get the bag back, and it will be a fine experience. Now, I know that there have been some horror stories on repairs with SAs in the store. Here's what I always recommend. If you live somewhere near a Louis Vuitton store, please, I would just recommend, and please feel free to do whatever you would like to do in those stores. I really recommend that you find one or two SAs that you build a pretty good relationship, because I think that sets you up in a pattern to be able to take care of things in an easier manner. So if I know Tiffany and I go in and see her a lot, and I know that when Tiffany's not there that Todd is going to take care of me, and I go in and sometimes I purchase things, or if I'm in the mall, sometimes I just stop by to go, hey y'all. I think that those things are absolutely okay, because number one, it makes it not as scary when you go in for a repair. I have a repair right now that I'm going to be taking in that I will talk about in another video. I've already sent a text message, over to one of the SAs. I'll be taking that bag in. I have no fear. And that's because when I walk in, Tiffany and Todd, well, they're more like friends than they are, an SA that I'm not really sure about. And if whatever is going to go on, they're going to say it gently and in love for me, and that takes the fear or the concern right out of it. Why wouldn't I want to go in and chat with them? They are lovely people. Spend a couple moments, have a drink of water or a glass of champagne, whatever. Go over the repair, whether it's warranty or whether you're going to pay. It doesn't matter. You spent a couple of really wonderful moments with some really great people. You've had a beverage, and you probably have a smile on your face no matter what's going to go on. Whether you're paying or they're paying, it's really okay. Don't let it freak you out. Don't spend moments on it worrying. Either just go in or pick up the phone and ask the questions. When I call on Louis Vuitton, I find that they are so wonderful. I've actually made a couple relationships with a couple of individuals on there. They've like, look, this is like, here's you need to ask for me. I'm the only Tiffany there. So call and ask for me when you have a question. I am happy I want to talk to you again. So, they're here to help you. And I think I can sense some of the angst when I read your emails, and I just want to say, please, hugs to you. I know that you're probably worried about it, but it's really going to be okay. If you haven't had it long, don't fret about whether you're going to have to pay for it. It sounds like it really is an issue with the item itself, and they're either going to repair that or they're just going to replace it. They're really good about it. They stand behind their product. Take a deep breath and just know that they LVOE you just like you LVOE the bag that you're with, and that's an okay thing. Now, I do, because this is the week or the Tuesday. Oh no, I think that there's going to be another Tuesday. So I'm trying to tell scary stories that really aren't really that scary, but this one kind of is scary for me, and I want to share it with you. Many of the individuals that we love in this world have issues going on in their life, and it could be very serious things. And I'm not saying that some of things aren't serious, but somebody that you know has cancer, or they have fibromyalgia, or they have anxiety, and it's just sometimes difficult for them to get up and go to work in the morning. And sometimes people are very anxious about things. And sometimes people really aren't anxious about things, and they have a very outgoing personality and life is good, but they still have panic attacks. So you never know what really is going on in someone's world until you get close enough and they start sharing those pieces of information. I want to share with you that I do have panic attacks from time to time. I have learned to control them, but on occasion, when it happens, you know, I do think that I'm going to pass from this world, or I'm having a heart attack. I started going into emergency rooms very early in my life, around in my 20s, because out of nowhere, I would just start having a panic attack. And I honestly don't feel that, like in my world today, if you were to say, do you feel stressed today? I would go, nope, I really don't feel that stressed today. There's nothing that I'm overly worried about. There are individuals that I care about that I am concerned about, and they do stay in my heart and on my mind. But if I feel overwhelmed about those thoughts, you know, on occasion, I think that's normal. But sometimes these things come when those thoughts aren't there, or when nothing else is really going on. Now, I'm saying that to tell you that you never know, you know, what burden a person that you care about is kind of going through. So here's my challenge. To me, that's the real scary story in this world, right? It's not whether a bag gets damaged. It's not whether I throw drop a bag by accident into a toilet. Those things really aren't that scary. They make for very funny stories. At the end of the day, like, life is going on. There's nothing bad about that. But when a friend has cancer, or they have a debilitating disease or illness, whether it's physical, whether it's mental, whether it's emotional, whether it's spiritual, whatever that is, you have someone that you care about that's suffering. And that's the most terrifying story of all. So here's what I'd like for you to do. I know that everyone that I'm speaking to are absolutely wonderful people. I have no doubts in my heart about that at all. I have read your comments. I have read your emails to me. We have shared moments, and I've had glimpses into your world, and for that I will forever be grateful. I am asking that you look around today, find someone who is in need. Maybe it's your best friend. Maybe she's going through some issues, and she just needs for you to call her and say, hey, I'm really sending good thoughts, or I'm really praying for you today. And I just want you to know I'm sending you a hug. I'm thinking about you. You are on my heart. It could be going to visit a dear person in the hospital that you didn't think you had time to go see. Make that time. You do not know when that time is going to end. I've just lost a very dear friend just within the past 2 weeks. And it was very unexpected for me. I intended to go see that friend and to spend some time with them. I had no idea that they were as sick as they were. And now they are gone, and that opportunity has passed. I will no longer be able to lift them up, to love them, and to cheer them up. So please, I'm going to say, don't miss your moment. If they are in the hospital, do what you need to do to go see them. If they're not in the hospital, but you know they're going through something, pick up the phone and chat with them. Even if you physically can't get to the hospital, pick up the phone. Say, hey, I'm thinking about you and I care. So I know that that's pretty heavy towards the end of the video. That's really just what's on my heart today. There are people that you know in need. Please go and give them some love. And that's really all. We have, don't forget the giveaway. It ends, I think, this Thursday. It ends this Thursday. So make sure that you get make sure that you have sent me something that says giveaway. And let's see. Let's say that if you send me an email today with the words LVOE, I will add your name another time onto that list. The list for the giveaway. So anyway, I hope that you have a wonderful day. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe. Please join this family. I think that you're going to have a great time being here. Don't forget to love people, because I love you. Mwah. Talk later, guys. Bye.